actually send the recording. Okay, so happy Friday, end of the week. Let's do a little polling to review and cover some new content for your credit scores. So first, employment history will impact your credit score. False. Correct. What goes into the credit score, guys? What do you think? Only decisions about what?
Only decisions about your, the amount of debt you take out and how well you pay your debt off.
Yeah, literally only finance. It is only your finances. They don't care where you work or how much money you earn. So, next question. So if you guys are live on this, the next question is, the more money I make and save, the higher my credit score. True or false? The more money you make and save, keyword make and save, true, also false. Correct, also false. It does not matter what you have in your savings account. It does not matter what your salary is. You can have a really big, high salary, and you could be broke and can't pay your bills. So it does not matter how much cash you have. However, so for your credit score, it doesn't matter how much cash you have. However, for businesses, their credit rating is also based on their income. Any clarification needed on that? So it is also based on what they have, what they earn, what their expenses are. The main reason for that, why do you think the main reason for that is? Why do you think they don't care if Tyler has cash, but they care if Apple has cash? Anybody?
I guess I'll go then. It's a lot easier for businesses to go bankrupt than consumers in general, just because businesses are a lot more risky. So banks need to know if businesses are actually generating money so they can actually pay it off.
That's interesting. I actually might go the other way. I actually might take the other side of that discussion, and I actually might think that people can go bankrupt a lot easier than businesses can, because businesses have ways to get other funding.
That is true.
Whereas most individuals, if you can't get a loan, you can't go sell stock. You can't do anything. So that I think is interesting to me. Good thought process though. Definitely, I like how you're thinking. Next one. Moving right down the list. Okay. Didn't move. There we go. Poor credit will keep me from getting a loan. Poor credit will keep me from getting a loan. All right. At face value, it is true. At face value, it's true. However, banks by nature are very greedy, which means they'll still give you a loan, but what will they do with that loan? What will they do to it?
How are they making high interest rate?
Yes. They'll just give you a really bad high interest rate. They're still going to give you a loan. You could have a 300 credit score. They will just take all your belongings if you can't pay it back. That's it. They will just give you a 50% interest rate APR, and they'll just kill you with fees and interest. But for the most part, even bad credit, someone will give you a loan. And that's scary to think. It is actually scary that, even if you are bad with money, someone's going to give you debt. And then you're going to be bad with debt, and it's just going to get worse. All right, so let's keep on going. Bad credit never goes away. Good. So the answer is false. It goes away over time. On average, do you know how long before it goes away? I'm not sure if everyone's in the video. It's about 7 years. After about 7 years, your bad credit will disappear from your report. Once it's good credit, once it's good, like a bad payment or defaulting takes 7 years for it to disappear on average. 7 years. All right, which is why I talk to you guys, at such a young age. It's so important to be careful with how you're spending and what you're spending on, because it follows you. It doesn't stay forever, but you got to figure if you make some stupid decisions at 20 years old, you'll be 27 by the time it disappears from your credit score. All right.
Doesn't bad credit go away by making it up?
Yeah. So the negative marks stay for 7 years. But let's say you miss a payment today. You can make that payment up this year and your credit score can go higher. All right. You can make up those payments and your credit score can go up. But what I'm trying to say to you is that you get a report card and those bad marks on your report card stay for 7 years. Your credit score can increase if you continue to have a good report card. But if you scroll down, you'll still see those bad notations on your report card. Right? So imagine that, Adrian got suspended when she was a freshman. And then ever since then, she's been great. Well, that's great. But if I scroll back into her 4-year report card, I would find that she got suspended. And that's exactly what happens here. She can still improve her grade, right? Things can still get better for her. But those negative remarks will be there for at least 7 years. Make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Good. All right. All credit scores are created equal. All credit scores are created equal. Now, I might not have been clear enough with the question. How many credit bureaus are there?
3.
Say it again.
3.
3. All your credit scores are pretty much developed in a similar fashion. They all have proprietary algorithms that they've developed and that they use. They put all the numbers in and go boop, 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 and then they spit out your credit score. Transperian, you might have an 805 credit score. No, TransUnion, you might have 805. Experian, you might have 809. Okay? So it does fluctuate based on those vendors, you might say, or those credit bureaus. But all in all, you're not going to have a 600 credit score and an 810 credit score. So they are created almost pretty equal. Okay. Let's move on. I like it. Having too many credit cards will wreck your credit. Good. The answer is false. Having credit cards does not wreck your credit. What does wreck your credit? What does wreck your credit?
Not paying credit cards on time.
Yeah.
Not paying the credit card on time.
Just if you don't.
Yeah, so if you don't pay it, it will wreck your credit. And then, what else, Brian, what'd you say?
Basically, just like if you let the debt build up.
Yes, if you let it build up. Now, Brian, stay with me. Don't unmute yet. No, stay with me.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember yesterday we spoke about hard and soft inquiries?
Yeah.
Every time somebody makes an inquiry into your credit score, what happens?
It doesn't really matter if it's a soft inquiry, but if you get the hard one for like a mortgage or some kind of loan, then your score goes down like 50 points or something.
Yes. So a hard inquiry is going to hit you anywhere from 30 to 50 points. A soft inquiry hits you, but not that hard. But let's say you have 5 credit cards and you take out 5 credit cards in the course of a year. Those soft inquiries, even if it's 5 points per credit card, 5 credit cards, they're dropping you 25 points. That's from 800 to 775. That's enough to cause your interest rate on your car loan to go up a little bit. So having credit cards isn't bad. The 2 things that are bad are not paying them on time and the inquiry that comes with them. Okay. Now the inquiry goes away over time. Like the drop from an inquiry. So if it, let me write on the screen, if it drops you 5 points, right, on June 1st from an inquiry, you'll probably get those points back by July 1st. Okay. But then if you take another credit card out on July 10th, you're going to drop 5 points again. So the question is, do you need all those credit cards? And how important is your credit? My credit score is so important to me. Like, I feel like it's my life. Like, I compare credit scores with people. Like, I'm a complete loser. Like, my mom has like an 835 credit score, and I despise her with my soul because I want to beat her with a credit score. So, like, for me, I have 3 credit cards. I have Visa, I have MasterCard, and I have my Apple Card. All right, I have my Amazon Visa, my MasterCard, Apple, and I think I could cut up my other one. But then I have debit cards. I have my Citibank debit card, my Venmo debit card, my PayPal debit card. So I can pay for all the stuff I need, but I only really need 2 or 3 credit cards for those, for what I'm purchasing, right? I'm not buying a house on credit card. So I don't need like a $500,000 credit card limit, you know what I mean? So you might not need 5 cards, but right, it's not having them. It's not paying them like Vincent said. And like Brian said, it's the idea of the inquiry that could impact you. All right, next one. Looking at my credit report will lower my credit score. We discussed this. Looking at my credit report will lower my credit score. Looking at my credit report, correct. It will not lower your credit score. All right. This is false. It will not lower your credit score. That is a myth. We are myth busting today. Okay. That is a myth. I look at my credit score every damn day. Where's my phone? I had it 10 seconds ago. And I could show you my credit score right now if I knew where. Oh, look at that. It's right in front of my face. So I can show you my credit score right now. Is my video? Can you guys see me? Because I'm in this full screen thing. Can you guys see me?
Yep.
All right, cool. So here's my credit score. Where's Mint? Okay. So this is the Mint icon. Can you guys see it? Top in the middle. Okay. Again, I don't know what. Actually, I can move this and I can see myself, so I know what you're saying. There we go. Okay, I'm opening Mint, and it's there. We go. So Face ID, and if you notice, right away, it gives you my credit score. Okay. So trying to I got this glare thing that's probably killing you guys. There we go. All right, there's my credit score. Okay. Now what I can do is from Mint, and this is what I first see. I can open my credit score, and it will go through all the things impacting my credit. They try to sell me some stupid advertisement. Okay. So this is your total accounts. I have 10 total accounts for my whole life. Not bad. Average age of credit is 4 years because I did get new credit cards. My Amazon and my Google card, my Apple card are new. 0 derogatory marks, and 3 credit inquiries. Now, one of them is from last summer when I was looking at a house. And that initially, I wonder if there's a chart. No, I really wish there was like a line graph that would show me my credit over time. That would be pretty cool. And then there's TransUnion. So if you look, you'll see the TransUnion logo. They are the company that does Mint. Okay. Questions on that? All right. So it does give you the key factors affecting your credit score. All right. Good so far. Next one. Paying my credit card minimum means I do not pay interest. Good, myth bust. People think that if you pay your minimum, then you're good. No, if you pay your minimum, you actually owe interest. Only if you pay the balance in full. All right, you have to pay your balance in full if you don't want to pay interest. That's why Mr. Power doesn't carry a balance. I do not want a balance because I don't want to pay interest, right? I want to use them for my credit and then just pay it off. Paying off your bill as soon as you get it will build your credit. You don't have to carry a balance in order to do that, okay? You don't have to carry a balance month to month. You can charge something on June 10th, pay it off June 30th, and you built credit once you swiped and paid it off. So what's the best way to improve your credit? What do you guys think? Open more cards, diversify your credit, avoid late payments, pay your bills. It would be all 4. Right? It would be all 4. The most important is pay your stuff on time. Duh. You do want diverse credit. You want credit cards and you want like car loans. You want credit cards, you want a college loan, okay? You want to avoid late payments, all right? And if you only have 1 or no credit cards, maybe you do want a credit card, okay? All right, good job, guys. I don't know how many more we have left, so just keep going. Fraud can impact your credit score. True, false? Fraud can impact your credit score. Yes. Yes, it is true. The myth. The myth. All right. The myth is that it would come off your credit report. Now, fraud from your credit card, right, will come off in time. Right? It does come off in time because you have to appeal and everything else. But it is very true that fraud can impact your credit score. Okay, next up. That might be it. Nope. There is a credit blacklist. Here we go. Here's the myth. Credit blacklist. People can be placed on it so all lenders can see your report. You can be blacklisted. All right, we're 50-50. Who voted where and why? 67-33. Who said this sounds crazy? Anyone? Okay. Who said, of course, there's a blacklist?
I said, of course, there was a blacklist.
I'm
I'm
listening.
not 100% sure why. I just thought that was probably the most reasonable answer.
Yeah,
Because I feel like businesses would have this. I just can't explain much.
yeah. This is a rumor. I can't myth bust this. I don't work at a bank. So I don't know if you can be blacklisted. Feel me? I like to think I'm not stupid. Of course there is. Because like it just sounds like a good conspiracy theory. Like this, of course this exists. And then part of me thinks that's gotta be illegal. So I don't know. I really don't know. But I thought that was a really interesting one to get to start piquing our brains a little bit.
Wouldn't like other banks notify like one another or other lenders once a consumer gets like too crazy with the borrowing and can't pay back?
Yeah, so I think yes, but like my thoughts here on that, Adrian, are that Bank of America is not calling Goldman Sachs about you. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
not going to call. They're just going to look at your credit score, and they're going to see what they need to see in your actual credit score. All right.
Or when they actually run through your credit history, wouldn't they also know that you've been trying to borrow from different banks maybe?
Yes. So they could see every time that there's an inquiry, it gets listed. So they would see that inquiry. They would see you go to Bank of America and you're waiting on a possible loan. They would see all of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, all of that is visible, and they can see everything. So I don't think you really need to worry about them sharing the information because it's on the credit report, right?
All right.
Okay. Last one. I think it's the last one. Debt is bad. True or false? Debt is bad. True or false? Okay. False. Correct. Debt is not bad. Why did I ask this question? Why is debt not bad? What do I mean?
You need debt to build credit, and that's how you get your credit score.
Yeah, you need debt. You need debt to build your credit. Definitely. You also can live and invest using debt. Debt is a way you can start your business. So debt is not bad. Not understanding debt is bad. Do you guys see the difference in that? That is a big difference. From debt being bad to not understanding debt. That's the difference. All right. What else? What else? What else? I think that might be it. Yep, that's all we got. Questions? Any questions? Any questions, guys? No? I mean, I'm ready to let you guys go. I think you know, really quick in and out, got your conversation in. If you have no questions, you guys can dip. What are you guys thinking?
I mean, I don't have any questions at all, so
All right.
I don't have questions.
I'll let you guys go. I'll post the video. You have access to this link if you guys still want it. It's the same questions that are on the do now. I will see you guys later, guys. Have a wonderful morning.
You too. See you.
Peace.